Right, I wanted to do just a quick video to explain your tax bill if you're a self-employed person. Oh, I say I wanted to do a quick one, but it's just gone on for too long now. I'm hungry. But anyway, so your tax bill, once you've done your tax return, submitted it, um, you end up with a tax bill. And I get it a lot of the time where people don't quite understand why they've got to pay that much, and there's a million different questions. But I thought, well, if we just start with the basics, try and answer a few questions. So basically, on your tax return, you put your income, or it can be called turnover. Um, Take off your expenses, which is all your bills like tools or software, um, clothes with your logo on, things like that. The internet, your phone, um, stationery. So your income, what you've earned from your sales, less all your expenses and things that you've bought, wholly and exclusive for business. It's not just like taking the family out for a meal. It has to be wholly and just for business, basically. So that gives you your profit. Then, so if you follow the example here, if you've earned 50 grand in the year, you've paid out 30 grand's worth of stuff for the business, and that's left you with a profit of 20 grand. So then you've got a tax-free allowance. This is for the tax year that's just finished, um, April 2022 to April 2023. So obviously, if you haven't done this tax return for that year, that means you're late. So you're probably going to get £100 penalty. But obviously, get in touch and I can submit it for you. So the tax-free allowance, which is also the same as this year anyway, is 12,570. So from your profit, take away your tax-free allowance, leaves you with 7,430, and that is your taxable pay. Obviously, this is just for somebody who's not over the threshold for like higher rate tax. So just normal tax is at 20%. So you take 20% off your taxable pay, which is 1,486. But added on to that, so that's tax. That's the tax, just tax that you've got to pay. But on top of that is also your national insurance contributions, class 2 and class 4. And if you also work for somebody as an employee, you might have a side hustle or something, but you work for somebody, then you will need to put in your class 1 national insurance contributions, because that will make a difference. But in this example, class 4 and class 2 add up to £951 and 15p. So your tax now, tax you've got to pay is £2,437 15p. So that's your tax bill. I'm going to go into the national insurance in a different video because I'm hungry and I want to just get this over and done with now. It took so long to write all this. I'll do another video as well about this construction industry scheme. So basically, with the CIS, in CIS, you pay 20% at source. So the main contractor, before he gives you your wages, he's took 20% off and given it to HMRC for your tax. So you're kind of all already paying tax. So when it comes to putting in your tax return, which on this 6th of April, then all the subbies want to give you their tax return, well, give us accountants their tax returns because they get a refund then. hopefully, because you've been paying tax. You've paid 20% on the money that you've had in. So if you've earned 50 grand, then it means you've had £10,000 worth of tax taken off you before the end of the year. So when the end of the year comes, you have to do a tax return to tell them exactly how much you've made profit-wise, because they don't know all these expenses that you've had for your boots and your tool repairs, insurance, your vans, things like that. So you paid 10k when really you should have only been paying like 2,437. So the difference between those is usually the refund that you get, and that's about it. If you need any help, just message me on wherever, Facebook or email, and I'll try and help. Bye.